Hey all, Pie here, and we're back with Dirt Pie. I did notice when I was looking at the recordings, there's a bit of a stutter whenever, I whip the camera around, and I've messed around a little bit with OBS trying to see if something in my settings will fix that, because I've not had that stutter with any of the other games I've been playing. And for right now, I have it so it's not as bad as it was, but it's still there. So I think the play here is just gonna be not to swing the camera around wildly too much, just for the sake of you guys not getting motion sickness from watching me. But anyway, last time we encountered the HK protocol droid, and we started talking to him, but then I had to cut it off. Sorry. Habits. Had to cut it off short because I had gone overtime. And initially I was planning on recording again later that day, but my health got in the way. I kind of had to have a nice long nap, some good food. But doing better, so I'm back at it. Got myself a soup mug full of tea. With the protocol droid's help, I've finished work on the sonic and print sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and play back voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. Oh, you don't say.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
And it is a pleasure to see you, HK.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
That is a very, very precise explanation, isn't it?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Drugged? What do you mean, drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Locked?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
But how did I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Typically not a welcome trait in any vehicle, but carry on. What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And the Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Oh, what a trip that would be. No, I'm not the exile. The exile's my sister or my brother. This is all a big mistake. I'm not supposed to be here. Unpleasantness, what are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough. What do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
He's so pleased to relay this information. Are there any left alive?
Answer: I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Forget them then. I need to get into the hangar bay and get off this rock.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
What about the override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
There must be another way to reach the dormitory.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Aw, he cares. Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're alright.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm your master, and I'm giving you an order to assist me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master. But there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master. But I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
But you know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
If the maintenance officer is dead, how can I get him to speak the code?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
I had some more questions for you.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK Series Protocol Droid Master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This model has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
What's a translation droid doing on Polaris?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
What have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
Wait all you want, but I'm getting out of here on my own.
Condescending retraction. I believe you will do your best, Master. This facility would have to be nailed down with a droid-level precision to prevent your escape.
I had some more questions for you.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
The unit was last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
That's snark. Then maybe you can answer something else for me.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Screams?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Alright, now that I have that segment on recording, my kid brother's getting a new ringtone. Wait, if you can play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
The fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console?
Proud answer. Master, I believe my vocabulator is working adequately enough to accommodate your request. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, I think that's all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
No, I had some other questions I wanted to ask you.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Not actually sure if I've asked him everything yet. See, I also appreciate that things I've already asked say again, or some indication that I've already asked about it. Except for that, but yeah. Never mind, I'll be going now. Woo! I leveled. those of you who know how to play this game properly are going to be frustrated with the way that I end up playing. And that's fine. Let's do it like that. Still not powerful enough to heal myself. Less I. Freaking love this music, man. So much. Let's get that. If I'm not very much mistaken, the composer who... Ooh, now I'm getting a stutter on the actual game. Yay. The composer who did the music for this game also did the music for Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim. I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm right. Which is just neat. Explains why I like all the music. I'm not sure if we actually have any upgrades. No, we don't. Oh well, that's fine.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
He's so cheerful. Boop. Oh, you little... You! Oh. I was not paying attention to my health. Alright. Did the thing. And, just because I have a bad habit of doing stupid stuff in this game. Let's do that. Oh, they moved on, because I was faster this time. Wait. You. You're the one I gotta kill. Oof. Okay. These are so small. Why are they so small? Anyway. Damn it.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Alright. Let's go again. I swear I've played this game before. And I do know how to play. I don't usually have this much trouble. Okay, move. Move, dumbass. There we go. Alright. Kill this one. Just strategically use that level. What did I grab last time? That. What's this one? Oh, that one. Alright. Let's hustle. Get out of those grenade range. That was sudden. Alright, let's save that. Ah, yes. Raw. Just a fun little tidbit. You know how the rest of the internet believes that to assert dominance you must T-pose? Well, me and my brother have a very different opinion on the matter. You gotta do that move that you just saw that droid do. Just throw your arms out to the side and wiggle. Wiggle furiously. I don't know. I'm very tired, if it's not already apparent. Like, I did have a nice nap. And it is a few days after the last time I recorded. But, yeah, I'm still pretty out of it. Just gonna see if I can go in there without the shield. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. Oh, hello, little maintenance droid. Were you there this whole time? Didn't even see him. Oh no. Yeah. I knew I heard trouble. It's a good thing trouble can't aim. Whew. Still alive. I mean, I'm not doing well by any stretch of the imagination. But I am progressing. So I think that counts for something. Oh, cool, there's a little spidery one too. There you go. Calm down. Oh, and if I hop on this turbolift, I can go back to the administration level, which is where Atton's chilling. But I don't think I have any reason to go back up there. I've already reset all the droids. Suppose I could go talk to Kreia. Don't really feel like it, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Yeah, but the reason why you are able to go back up there is because if you don't have any persuasion or high enough persuasion to figure out how to get the HK droid to speak the code in the maintenance officer's voice, then you have to go through a much longer quest where you basically find all of the logs where the maintenance officer spoke and like slowly piece it together from that. Like I said, it takes a lot longer. I prefer to just persuade.
Maintenance droid's control, voice print ID, R1B5.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands. Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so there's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil War.
Nope.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korta. Korta said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Korta and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korta wouldn't...
Ha.
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens. When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
And how'd that work?
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
I wonder. The plot thickens. The system is registering a blast in one of the main fuel lines. The containment field has been activated to keep the explosion isolated within the hangar bay and fuel lines. Awareness. That would imply that the fuel lines connect directly to the hangar bay. If you could get access to the fuel lines, you could bypass the containment field entirely. Interesting. Although the fuel lines are currently sealed because no ships are docked with the facility, they would open automatically if a ship did arrive. Interesting. That would mean you would have to board the docked ship and go through the fuel line to reach the hangar, however, which would be an extreme means of gaining access. Turbo lift to the administration level is programmed to automatically open only when entering administration from the fuel depot. The turbolift door to the mining The turbolift door to the mining tunnels has been locked down and it cannot be opened. You cannot use it to re-enter the tunnels. Darn, I wanted to go play with the superheated rock some more. The comm system's circuit has been severed with a laser drill, and there is too much interference in the asteroid rock to allow you to contact any other level via comlink. Bummer. Ooh, force fields. The droid maintenance area has been sealed by the emergency lockdown. However, new programming has been introduced to keep it from opening even if the lockdown is cancelled. Pretty sure T3 found that out. Get that. Oh, hello. There appears to be a damaged T3 unit dumped into the fuel line. It may be your missing T3 unit. There is also some sort of metal case next to the T3 unit, but you can't make it out. It may have been deliberately dumped down there. Oops. That was exciting. Okay, let's play with these. That would be why I'm not getting in there. Alright, cool. Things are going fairly well. And because I'm liable to, do something stupid, save the game. Woo! Spacewalking! I love the animation. It's so derpy. Just I don't know if this is entirely intentional, but it is very humorous. Just exceedingly funny.
That's
to
about
me.
time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility. On the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Really? Maybe you should look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
I'm just taking a relaxing walk.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
What do you mean?
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Can't you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh boy. He looks friendly.
He has come.
Well, that's ominous. Yeah, sorry about any cuts I might have to do there. The game minimized itself twice. I think perhaps it just didn't like the movie with my current OBS settings. So I might have to shift those back. We'll just see how it goes, I guess. Alright, cool. Just because I die on this level a lot. For a while at least. The name of the game is gonna be Save Early, Save Often. Because I'm gonna die otherwise. I do have some sort of passive healing, right? I think we determined this. I can't speak English. It's really bad. I think we determined this last time, though. Right. This game's different than the first game. Okay. Die! Damn it. You're supposed to die. Now I'm gonna die. Now the fire suppression systems have gone active, and I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Mavon before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor. But I didn't have any ranged weapons to take them out from a distance, and I didn't have a stealth field generator to sneak across the room either. I tried unlocking the storage room door to see if there were any cold-resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door was sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it, and I don't have a sonic charge to blow the door open. Still, as long as the droids don't make it into this section, I should be alright. Yeah, that worked out really well for him, as we can all see. I need to learn to slow down and not pick things up while the battle music is playing, or it will just continuously play until such a time as I allow it to reset. I guess it's not compatible. No. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, let's save the game. Because I don't want to heal if I don't have to. I know a lot of you are screeching at the screen right now, but that's fine. Whoop. 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 There we go. That was easy enough. Oh yeah, something I should mention is that this game has no jump option, because it's really all just one plane. So you can get stuck on small bits of the scenery. It's interesting. Kind of annoying. But also really common in older games to not really have a up and down so much, to be pretty much two-dimensional so far as movement goes. I have made mistakes and I have regrets. Save the game. Nope, nope, die. Okay, whatever. Come on. Oh, jeez. I am actually gonna die. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I am cheesing for all I'm worth. Because if I don't, then I'll die. I'm not really sure why I'm so... There we go. There we go. Smack him in the face with a sword. Don't die here at the end. There you go. Good girl. So, I struggled so much with this section as a kid, and I'm still struggling with it now, so I guess that should be kind of a good indication of my skill level. Let's repair. Yay! These appear to be nothing more than long lists of work assignments, with the number of miners available for duty decreasing over the past 3 days, citing several medbay logs. Okay, droids. Lots of gas. Ooh, I can shut down the vents, but I'm not going to, because I'd have to do both. And I don't have enough spikes. The comm system crackles to life. All you can hear is the slow hissing. Otherwise, the dormitories appear to be deathly silent. Ta-da! No more lockdown. Good job. Okay, let's save. Save early, save often. That is the motto. And kill the fire suppression droid before it kills you. This one. Come on, one more good. There you go. Leave those alone. For right now. So even if I wanted to pick them off slowly, actually no, I should probably go over there. Order of events. Annoying. You little shit. There. I feel so much better now. So lucky right there. You guys have no idea. I'm leveling a lot. I'm already level 5. How am I already level 5? Am I going through it this quickly? The answer is yes. I'm going through this very quickly, but... Still don't have enough power to heal myself. What do I want? It's hard when the powers I use most aren't available. Let's do that. Alright. Let's do it. death to the droids. It was perhaps a very bold move to just run into the middle of this. Just casually put that on, because I forgot about it earlier. It's fine. Whew. Wasn't that exciting? One thing I will say about this section, the music is epic. Like, the music in the whole game is kind of epic, but this section in particular. I swear they're never going to get around to fixing the ventilation systems. And if the food processor's back up again, the next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep the breath mask here just in case we have a repeat incident. So this place was kind of having problems before all this went down. Good to know. It's not my fault. This place was already fucked. Got another lecture about contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet, so my cache in the lower bunk in my room... Let me tell you exactly where my cache is. In the lower bunk in my room in the eastern dormitory should be safe. You won't even know it's there unless you know to look for it. You weren't too bright, were you? Corda came around again asking if I had any special cargo to sell, but I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I'm going to keep that blaster I smuggled from Telos and a few grenades there, just in case things here get rough. Only benefit to having a room the farthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband if security does a surprise inspection. Uh-huh. Judging by the current state of everything, I don't think the security finding your gun and grenades is the worst of your problems. The worst of your worries, if you will. Oh yes. This. This holo-log looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo-reader in order to play back the contents. Ooh. Gonna leave that alone for right now. Oh, I didn't go over there. Not the deadly, the minor. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. I got some stuff. Hello, friends. recall ever hearing that noise before. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, let's run back over to the workbench. Because I have a few more friends to take care of. And I want to have the best upgraded equipment that I can manage at the moment. Use... Yes. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Do we have any other weapons? Not really. I have a Gidon baton. Or beacon? Anyway, it does less damage than what I currently... No! That's not what I wanted. Okay. Game. Wait. Can I, Oh, no, that was all tab. Okay, never mind. This is fine. Right. I keep forgetting that there's a body there that I can't just walk through. Just choke on water. Let's do it. Die! I'll be happy when I get my hands on a much better weapon. Because, spoiler, but I will get my hands on a much better weapon. Looks like it needs to be plugged in. Neat. Ooh, more upgrades. Somewhere in here, or maybe it's on the other side. No, there's a lot of interesting bits of story scattered around this place if you can take the time to find it. There's obviously a lot of love and attention that went into this, well, this whole game, really. It just didn't get what it deserved, honestly. The time it needed to be everything it was trying to be. There's one more that I need to grab. Like, I can't help but be kind of efficient about this, because I always try really hard to get through Paragus quickly, because I kind of hate Paragus. Like, I appreciate all the detail and the design and the care, but I've just been through this so many times, and it takes so long. Now, to be fair, at the moment I'm about halfway. Roughly. No, not that one. Okay. Run away. Oh, yes, the hidden compartment. Nice. Interesting. Oop, dock officer. That's the last one I needed. It's in here somewhere. Ah, yes. Okay. I'm sure those of you who haven't played this game before are just like, what the hell is she doing right now? But, I promise there is a madness to my method. Oh, gotta scavenge it. Okay. Neat. And we go back. To the side. I don't like that buzzing. None there. Okay.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, she could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to her? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
So yes, whenever me and my brother want to troll each other, we just send 3, 17, 13, and the next 2 numbers are... just, This is the relationship we have.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since KOTOR and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? It's...
Yeah, that guy wasn't supposed to survive there at the end. And I am over time, so I'll just leave you guys with that, and, we'll get back into this and look at the other, logs next time.